Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing Braxton Family Values Season 3 Episode 6 review. The show starts off with Tawana, Tracy, Trina, and Tamar all getting together in Maryland for their dad's birthday. Now this is like the night before their dad's birthday. They're discussing what's going on. And they're saying how they're not really close with some of their dad's family, particularly their aunt and their cousin. Apparently their cousin went on Facebook and was saying how she don't mess with Braxton family values and how Trina's a drunk. She hopes Tamar's husband leaves her because she's a gold digger. Tony's a has-been. Tamar's a one-hit wonder, and Tamar let him be known that's not proven. I got his number one hit now. Be quiet now. But just like all kind of just stuff, and it's like we don't mess with those families, so we gonna try to get through this for our father's sake. So night of the party, everybody's there. Tamar refers to it as like a church dinner with church tables and everything else. Like they just left church and was having dinner. Mr. Braxton comes in what looks like the 1960s, 1970s pimp. Had on him a burgundy hat, him some glasses, some rims. A little pimp cane, had that little pimp cane, that little walk, that little lean they have when they walk, came in, flashed him money, saying he was a pimp daddy. He was having him a good old time on his birthday. He said, everybody, we gonna party, we gonna have a good time. For whatever reason, his little sister needed to say a few words herself. I need to tell you a little story about me and my big brother in our heyday. Him and baby mama got into it about something. These are the three personalities about him. It's good, it's honest. That's all I need to say. So basically, she just wanted to get up and get on the mic and say some bad words about Miss Evelyn. Now, Miss Evelyn's girls, they feel some kind of way about that, and as do I. Miss Evelyn's not a baby mama. Dad was his wife for 35 years. Yeah, they're divorced now, but she is not a baby mama. You was just trying to be messy. And then Trina called you on that. You wanted to speak to Trina, so Trina went over there and talked to her. She was like, okay, what is this about calling my mom a baby mama? No, ma'am, she is not no baby mama, and you need to take that back. I'm paraphrasing. So Auntie, she's feeling some kind of way about that. Well, I guess I'll leave. So she left. Trina went back over to her sister. It's like, okay, well, first of all, why were you over there talking to her after she just said this about our mama? And she was like, I asked her why she called our mama baby mama, because that wasn't right. So, party gets jumping off after that since Auntie left, and I guess all that negative energy in the room was gone. So, Daddy gets to playing the song. All his girls spoke her to dance with him. Tony, unfortunately, was not able to go because doctors ordered her not to fly, so she was not able to attend their father's birthday party, but the rest of his kids were there, and they presented him with his gift, a cruise. So he's like, yeah, had a good time. Next day, they meet up with Dad, like, hey, we got to go back out to Atlanta. Mommy's sick. What is wrong with your sister? Calling our mama baby mama. And he was like, my sister's whack. Now, hold on. What's up with Miss Evelyn? What's wrong with her? How anybody told me she was sick? It's like, okay, mommy's in the hospital. We didn't want to tell you to, we didn't want to mess up your birthday. He's like, I just wish somebody had told me. So apparently he still had, that was his first wife, mother's kids. He want to make sure Miss Evelyn's all right. So they get to Atlanta. Apparently Miss Evelyn hasn't been eating right like she's supposed to. So she had a little stomach pain, so she's in the hospital. She don't want to tell her daughters everything because they gonna want to be, treat her like a baby. She don't want to be treated like a baby. I'm a grown woman. I'm your mama. Do not do me like that. So we're gonna skip back to while they was having dinner before the dad's party. Tracy lets me know, hey, I want to get a gun. Yes, when I be coming home, people be popping out of bushes. Hey, Tracy, hey, girl. She don't feel safe. She needs to feel that she needs to protect her family. They're looking at her like you are too hot-headed to have a gun. You'll be quick to try to shoot somebody. You were the last person who needs a gun. She's like, all right, now, have you talked to mommy about it? Good doggone well I ain't talking to mommy about it because you know how she feels. Yeah, I'm paraphrasing, y'all. So we gonna move back over. Miss Evelyn, she then, got out of the hospital doing good. So her and Tawana go to a little Zumba class and get their little workout on. Miss Evelyn's actually taking it serious. She's like, hey, I need to start doing better, eating right, exercising, need to lose a little weight, so I can stay around a little longer. And meanwhile, back in Maryland, Tracy and her husband are going to the gun range. She's like, I'm gonna do this right. I'm gonna take all the precautions I need so I can use the gun. Yeah, take all the tests what needs to be done. So they go to the gun range. And I don't know how Tracy's experience was. I've been to the gun range one time with my brother. And I just thought, okay, shoot the gun. Okay, I'm not saying I'm going to be an expert, but I didn't think it was going to be that easy. It was hot back in the room. I was sweating. I needed to put these goggles on, which I had to take my glasses off, which I could not see the target. It was just a lot going on. Then on top of that, the gun. Now, a handheld gun, I don't know how many, what type of gun it was. I just know it was a handheld gun, like boom, boom, like that. It had a lot of force to it. It ain't one of those in the movies where you got a gun and they just point with one hand. No, I needed both hands because it had a good kickback to it. Now, shotgun, I like that a little better. Not that I'm going to be out shooting guns like that, but it had less of a kickback because I guess the bullets were smaller. But Tracy, she was out there trying to do her thing. She didn't hit the target, but at least she tried. Daddy, he was there. He did a little better. Tracy's husband was there too. He did better than her as well. She's like, okay, maybe I wasn't as good as I thought I was going to be, so maybe I do need a little more practice. So maybe I should go tell Mommy about me wanting to get a gun. So her and Miss Evelyn, they go shopping, and she's like, oh, need to tell you something, Mommy. I was sort of kind of thinking about getting a gun. Miss Evelyn gave her one of those looks like, child, my look alone is telling you are not getting no gun. She said she wanted for protection. Maybe you should move. A gun is not what you need. We ain't never had no gun in our house. You don't even need one anymore. But apparently they did. Mr. Mike had a gun and kids just wasn't supposed to know about it. After Miss Evelyn gave her that talk, Tracy's like, you know what, Mommy? I'm not going to get a gun. Not Tracy, but Miss Evelyn, she goes with her girls to the nutritionist because, she needs to eat better and lose weight. She's been telling him how, hey, having this little tingles in my finger and my feet. And he's like, that's, sign of your diabetes not working right. So you need to get this together. Tamar is like losing it because she didn't know all this is going on, Miss Evelyn. But like I said, Miss Evelyn won't tell them too much because she didn't want them worrying. So yeah. Back in Los Angeles, Tony's at house chilling. Who shows up? The baby face. Apparently, Tawana done called him like, look, you need to go there and talk to Tony. Tony's over here talking about she want to quit music. We can't have that for her. Tony loves music. So he's trying to persuade her to get back in the music scene. She's like, I don't have nothing to sing about no more. I'm sad. I don't know how that's going to come through. And he's like, that's the reason why I wanted to work with you in the first place, because you had sadness in your heart. She had sadness in her heart because they wanted to make her go solo and she was going to leave her sisters behind. And that's where that pain came from in her singing. She was like, okay, I'll think about going to see you at the studio. I'm not going to give you no promises. We're going to see where this goes from. So, yeah. That was basically the gist of the episode. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or a video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.